Today, we're going to hear a special story that will tell us how changing our thinking can change everything. So let's begin this journey. In a dense jungle lived a little lion. His name was Shiro. Shiro was very innocent, quiet, and shy, but he had a habit. He always thought of himself as weak and a failure. Whenever there was a race in the jungle, Shiro would always hang back, his paws shuffling nervously. He'd quietly mumble, "I can never win," even before the race began, doubting himself more than anyone else ever could. Surrounded by bigger, stronger animals, Shiro felt out of place. How can a weak lion cub like me compete? He'd wonder, his eyes full of worry as he watched the others prepare with confidence and excitement. When it came to hunting practice, Shiro's fear would take over. He'd whisper, "I'm just a scaredy cat lion, I can't do it," and avoid joining in, his heart pounding with anxiety as he watched from the sidelines. No matter what the challenge was, Shiro would give up before even trying. He convinced himself he would fail, so he never gave himself a chance to succeed. The other jungle animals cared for Shiro and wanted to help, but his own doubts and fears held him back. In the end, Shiro had become his own biggest obstacle, unable to see the strength and love around him. One day, a big problem arose in the jungle. A mischievous monkey was tricking the other animals' babies and trapping them in the trees. Everyone was worried. The little lion sat at a distance, just watching. Just then, a wise elephant, whom everyone called Grandpa Elephant, appeared from behind the tall trees. His steps were slow but steady, and his eyes sparkled with kindness and wisdom. All the animals in the jungle respected him, for he had helped many with his thoughtful advice over the years. Grandpa Elephant noticed Shiro sitting alone and came to him, gently lowering his trunk as he approached. He said in a deep, caring voice, "Shiro, son of a lion, why are you so quiet? The jungle is full of life, but you seem lost in your thoughts." The little lion cub, Shiro, looked up with sad eyes and said softly, "Grandpa Elephant, I can't do anything. I'm weak," he whispered, his voice trembling with doubt and fear. "And I have bad luck. No matter how hard I try, things never go my way." Grandpa Elephant smiled warmly, his presence comforting Shiro. Then, with his strong trunk, he picked up an old mirror from the ground nearby, which was covered in dust and leaves, almost forgotten in the forest. He gently placed the mirror in front of Shiro and said, "Look at this, my child." The lion cub peered into the mirror and saw only a blurry, unclear image of himself, hidden behind the dust. Grandpa Elephant carefully cleaned the mirror with his trunk, wiping away all the dust and dirt. Now, little Shiro saw a beautiful, strong lion cub within. His eyes were bright, and his mane looked fuller than he remembered. Grandpa Elephant said, "Your thinking is the dust that prevents you from seeing yourself. When you let doubts and fears cover your mind, you forget your true strength. Think clearly, see clearly. Just like this mirror, your mind must be free from worries and sadness. Only then will you recognize who you are. Remember, Shiro, you are braver and stronger than you think. The real magic is believing in yourself." For the first time, the lion cub was startled. Was he really not weak? Was his negative thinking hiding his strength? That day, little Shiro decided he would change his thinking. The little lion, Shiro, ran swiftly through the thick jungle, his heart pounding with excitement and determination. He climbed trees with agility, leaping from branch to branch, and explored every corner of the forest, always curious and eager to learn. One day, Shiro noticed that some animal babies were trapped and in need of help. Using his clever mind, he came up with a smart plan to free the other animal babies from their cages. This time, he not only believed in himself, but also felt a new sense of courage growing inside him. Shiro's eyes sparkled with confidence as he prepared to put his plan into action. He encouraged the other animals in the jungle, inspiring them to be brave and work together. Shiro's words filled everyone with hope and excitement. Finally, all the animals joined forces, and with teamwork and courage, they chased the mischievous monkey away from the forest, freeing their friends at last. All the animals cheered and looked at little Shiro with joy and admiration, grateful for his bravery and leadership. He was no longer a scaredy cat lion, but someone who had discovered his true strength and courage. From that day on, Shiro became the brave hero of the jungle, loved and respected by all the animals for his kind heart and fearless spirit. Moral of the story: the little lion learned, if your thinking is weak, then your strength is also hidden. But if your thinking is positive, then even the biggest fear seems small. A few moments of silence. So friends, Grandpa Elephant said, remember, our true strength is hidden in our thinking. Change your thinking. The jungle, the world, life, everything will change.